friends! Hey! How's it going? I have not forgotten about you. I, uh, I don't know what I did today. I did something. I didn't literally just wake up. I must have done something, right? At some point. Um, no, a lot of little things. I, uh, I knew I wasn't gonna start like right on time, but I was like, maybe I'll start at like 2. It's like, maybe, oh shoot. And suddenly it was like 3:40. I'm like, well, maybe I'll start soon. And then, yeah, at a certain point I was like, well, I should probably like have something to eat before I stream. Otherwise I'm gonna not make it very long. Anyways, yeah, so I hope to, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on tonight, I'll be honest. I just don't know. But, I do know what we're working on. It's the same thing we were working on yesterday. It is, it feels weird to be here by myself because, this, this is supposed to be like a team project. So I'll just do like little things while we wait for other people to get here. Yeah, so the thing we did yesterday was, so you have a home base, and when you move off the home base, you start losing energy, and there's like, you can see on this other screen, like, there's a whole world generation thing, which I could do smarter, but, I don't know. Hey, TTK, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I was just, oh yeah, right, so, yeah, so that's one of the things we need to fix is, we need it so that you can't walk on lava, right? That'd be a little weird. The TTK world saving count is currently at 2. Yeah, so that would be a good thing to add. Oh, one thing I'm about to remember is that the world doesn't reset when you oh, it kind of does, but it doesn't actually reset when you teleport. So I guess, yeah, while people are shuffling in when they're finding their way here, and they're sorry, I just realized I have salad in my teeth. I'm gonna be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just I'm really self-conscious about that. I just had a sorry, I just had a snack right before this stream started. Oh hey, what's your homework, Russ Jr.? Is this something we can help you with, or do you have to do it independently? Sorry. So, hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you all could make it. Now it just feels like I have salad in my teeth. I don't think I do. I apologize if I do. So yeah, the first thing I was gonna add in real quick was, yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. All right, yeah, things are moving already. So, let's, yeah, so there's a thing where you warp, and, when you warp, we're not resetting the board, so we should probably do that. So, yeah, so, it's fairly straightforward what we do there. We just reset the board, basically. So, destroy chunks. Chunks comprise our board. So, destroy chunks, IX, IZ, and then we make new chunks, IX, IZ. So. Oh, wow. What am I looking at? Ooh, that's some homework. Huh. Well, hey. That, if it's just that doesn't look so bad. Sushi, yeah, I like sushi. Letterman, hey, welcome back. Yeah, sorry it took so long to get up and running. It was just like a lot of life stuff. Oh my gosh. Better than Emma Watson? That's crazy. I hope that's true. But, that's crazy. Emma Watson is pretty sweet. Right? Oh, hey, Crixolus, sorry, I didn't see that first, but hey, welcome to the stream. Uh, Statistics and risk management. I could learn something from that. Uh, I don't think I've ever taken a course in that before. Um, thank you, Omega. um, oh, I'm wearing a hoodie because what I realized is actually I didn't have allergies yesterday. I was like legit coming down with like a cold because it's really warm in my room, but it's like as soon as I step outside, it's really cold, and so just the that constant like temperature shock was I think it threw my system out of whack. I'm probably gonna lose it soon because like I said, it's actually really hot in here. But I don't know. I feel like I always feel so enfeebled when I'm not feeling well because like, well, for one thing, my throat is like super sore, and like I've just been like nursing water. But hey, look, we fixed that thing that I said that we were gonna fix. We made it so now, whoops, we made it so that now when we warp, the world gets regenerated appropriately. So, for example, if we take a long pilgrimage south, then we can see the world shifts way down with us. Oh god, this takes way too long. 100 is way too many steps. I can scale that back now that we're done testing the world thing. Alright, so now when we warp back, it should rebuild the lava field around the town. Yay! Awesome. Sushi. Oh yeah, so my favorite sushis, I guess, are like, I don't know, it's weird, because I don't really like rice, so like, it's weird, I have a contentious relationship with sushi. I like most sushi, but then at the same time, like, I have this begrudging, like, alright, I'll eat you sushi, but not, but only despite the rice, so, yeah, I don't know. We can add sushi. Yeah, so, yeah, sushi fits in, like, we could, because the game is about city building, so, the game is about city building, so like we could build a sushi shop if we want to do that. We have a mustache in the game already. I don't know if you can see it. We have our very own mustache tower, made by N2ater. Yeah, that's an accurate assessment, TTK. So like yeah, so we have the lava. What we don't have yet is the fire. Well, well, there you go, Sir Lol, Troll Leader. There's a dose for you. Yeah, so we have the lava. We don't have fire. I was thinking about this. I would try not. I can't not think about projects when I'm like just existing as a person. So I had to start thinking about this project a little bit, and I mean I didn't mean to. I tried not to. But so I started thinking about ideas. Again, this is a team project. So like you guys tell me what the project should be. But until anyone does that, I have to just start saying that like something, right? It has to, I can't just sit here and do nothing. So I can answer questions. Character properties and string. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I have limited experience with Python. My gut says a class would be better, especially if it's going to be a big game and not just like a little like jam type game. Like you know, if you're doing something like fast and dirty, like sometimes you can do stuff like just concatenating everything in a string, or if it's like a very simple set of data, like sometimes stuff like that works. Or I mean, if you're making a very unique sort of game where like a character really is a string in some way, then like you know that can make sense. But my gut says class. Maybe someone else might be able to answer that even better. So yeah, right. So yeah, so in terms of like what, yeah. So right. So I say stuff like that a lot. I say those little interjection words in like rapid sequence when I'm like getting back on track or like reorienting my brains. So we're generating this grid, and it's actually like a 9 or a 3x3 grid of 9 individual tiles, but we're not really doing anything on the tiles. They're just empty, and we can just walk over them. So like, one thing that we'll probably want to do, probably, I'm guessing, maybe, possibly, is that we'll probably want to define areas that you can walk on. So that way we have areas that you can walk on and areas that you can't walk on. We'll probably want the town itself to be one of those, or like the city, I forget what to call it, like town, city grounds to be something like that. So that way, when we're generating this tile, we can we can know the size of the city grounds, and we can, like, if we need to generate on this tile, if the city grounds are not the size of an entire chunk yet, then we can do that. So what is the oh yeah, so right, so this game is about so this game is about collaboration, sort of. The project is about collaboration. So like yeah, what we did yesterday, if for those of you who weren't here yesterday, we the first thing we did was we picked a theme. The theme was survival, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, with a sub-theme of building society. And then so then we decided that we were going to make a turn-based roguelike city builder with an emphasis on character development and possibly some like light tower defense mechanics. Now that I think about it, I mean, I guess I had this hunch yesterday, but I guess I was feeling ambitious yesterday. We're not going to deliver on like all of those points, not 100%, but we can do the core stuff, and so we know there will be city building, and we know it'll be a character like a roguelike with emphasis on character building. So yeah, other than that, I mean, it's really up for discussion. So if you guys decide what we really want this game to be, like, let me know, like weigh in. Like, I don't want to necessarily backtrack. I don't want to like change projects at this point, because if anything, you know, if we really wanted to change anything, we would just start over a new project. But like, you know, with this framework that we have going, let me know what you want to see. Like, the whole point of this is I'd make a character within a string, and I would have to code for so much. Yeah, I mean, like, you can hack around, like, you can keep data in a string, right? And then whenever you need that data, you can just like use string manipulation to get that data like out of the string, like find it in the string, wherever it is. I just like for like a real finished product, yeah, right. Like Russ Jr. says, like, if you really want to do it like the quote unquote correct way or the right way to do it, yeah, maybe this is a good opportunity to learn that method. So, oh, this whole thing, that's just something in the background. Pay no attention to that. It's just an optical illusion. No, I'm sick. I'm a sick person. But the good news is that you probably can't contract it through the internet. So I'm pretty sure you guys are all safe. But I just have a runny nose and sorry, I won't go into the gruesome details, but suffice to say, I'm going to be in a slightly different state today. I'm just going to be like probably a little lower energy, and probably, well, for example, I don't know, I was compelled to actually like put on a sweatshirt. So in terms of like what to do with the game, like I said, like, I couldn't help but start to think about what to do, because there are a lot of unanswered questions. So unless you guys are going to start answering those, which I would encourage you to do, because I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. This is supposed to be a collaborative project. Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, so right, so, well, alright, I already identified some things that we need for the project, so I guess maybe I'll just start doing those things while you guys percolate and mull over, like, what you want the grander picture to be. Tom VHD! Oh, sorry, Tom. Just Tom. Tom VHD is fun to say. Welcome! Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for taking so long to get up and running. I'm a sick person. But yeah, no. I mean, one of the nice things about having a job like software development is that, like, even when you're not feeling well, you can still do it. You just, like, if I was like, I don't know, if I was like a lion tamer, I don't know why lion tamer came to mind, but like, I feel like if you're a lion tamer, you probably want to take the day off if you're not feeling well, right? Those poor lion tamers. Yeah, I think I'm good. Thank you for asking. So yeah, that thing that I was talking about. I guess huh. So yeah, I was just thinking like I guess it doesn't actually matter if things overlap or not. I was gonna say so like yeah, so like we have the city grounds, but then so like the idea is that to randomly generate this stuff, we're just gonna like slap down some other stuff too. And I was thinking, oh well, we'll want to check to make sure that they're not overlapping each other, and maybe we will at some point. But for starters, it actually doesn't really matter if they overlap. The only important part is that they what was I saying? The important part is that we differentiate between lava and not lava, so that we can start actually like having the world, like not just this mess of lava that we can somehow walk over for whatever reason. All right, so yeah, let's do that. Right? How does that sound? You like that? I like the sound of that one. All right. So yeah, we're gonna start on that. Like, I mean, I guess I can make a prefab for like grounds. Like city grounds kind of is the prefab for grounds, but we can just make it. We'll keep city grounds, and then we'll have just a prefab for like grounds. And what did we learn? We learned that grounds have to be scaled by 1. A ground can be size 1, or excuse me, it has to be scaled to odds. So it can be size 1, it can be size 3, it can be size 5, etc., etc. But if, well, actually, I guess we could use the even numbers when we want to put in walls, because, like, or maybe, I don't know, if this game's about character development, maybe eventually your character learns how to jump or something, and then you can jump across, like, small gaps or something. I don't know exactly, but, we can play with that as well, I guess. For starters, we'll probably want to stick to, like, 1, 3, 5, 7, etc., etc., because that way the pieces will fit together, like, contiguously. Sorry. If I drop down, it's probably because I just a tissue, sorry. How about, oh yeah, speaking of, like, classes, I think we want to do something like that for our chunks. Probably. Actually, hold on, let me think. No, maybe not. I don't know. Probably so. Ooh. Actually, this is a good question. Or this is an interesting thought, rather. Because, like when we're destroying and creating chunks, we, like, kind of, oh, well, no, it's just the thing that I said. I'm sick. I'm literally sick. I'm sick in real life. So, you're probably noticing that, I guess. I'm a sick person. I'm a sick man. I'm a sick man. But no, I'm also surviving everything. Thank you, everyone who hasn't made an Ebola joke yet, because good on ya. I guess I ruined it. I just said the word. But hey, the real Diego, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. So right, I'm thinking, like, with these so for these we want a quick way to determine whether we're about to walk into a wall or not. And so we'll want to keep track of, like, we'll want to keep track of where these, or excuse me, we'll want to be able to check relatively. Thank you, Komega. We'll want to check fairly quickly. Like, each time we're about to take a step, we need to find out if we're taking a step onto a place that we can step, or if we're about to, like, walk off into lava. I mean, we could just do it that, like, no, either way, we have to determine, like, even if that's not a barring action, even if you're allowed to walk into lava, we still have to know what happened. So we'll need, like, a way to, we'll kind of want to keep tabs on, like, roughly what the map looks like at any given time. Or we could just, I don't know, we could check on the fly. I'm not 100% sure yet. I mean, So with the lava, one thing that I was envisioning was that could be true, Tom Peach HD. We have, I mean, let's not test it out, but we just don't have any proof to the contrary yet. Oh, when I say chunks, I might be using that term weirdly. When I say chunks, these are I'm calling these things chunks because like the world is broken up into these things, and I kind of just named them that. If chunks is chunks is probably a real word for something that's like a real concept, and that's probably not what I'm talking about. So, sorry, oh, that's confusing. So yeah, with the magma and stuff, with the lava, I was picturing that like platforms would literally move around, like as you move around, like the ground would literally shift underneath your feet. But I don't know. It'd certainly be simpler just to start with like static ground. So maybe I should start with static ground. If I want to support moving ground, there could be some implications as to how I can or can't do that. So, oh wait, this reminds me of bbox a little bit, because with bbox you kind of have to keep track of another game I made called bbox. We have to keep track of a grid because we have to check whenever you place something whether anything's overlapping or not. And yeah, so the way I set that up, it has to happen fairly frequently. It has to happen every time you drop a piece, which can be fairly frequent and can apply to like multiple squares. Sorry, I'm gonna take a moment of silence to commemorate how I'm not feeling slightly well. I'm feeling slightly not well right now, but I'll be right back. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So TTK, you mentioned how moving grounds would be weird in a turn-based game, and I was picturing treating it like how uh, I should not have mentioned that. I knew I shouldn't have mentioned that, but yeah. Light up, man. Are you paying attention? I've said like 4 times now that I'm legit sick. Uh, um, but what was I on about? Oh yeah, so moving ground, like, yeah. So maybe, all right. I'll let you make the call. Was it TTK? Are we gonna cut moving ground entirely? Because if we're ever gonna support it, then we have to do this very differently. But if we're cutting it 100%, then this will be a lot simpler. The thing is, if we cut it, I don't want to go back and add it back in later because that's going to be really obnoxious. So I guess I'll leave it up to you. What did I do here? Is this applicable? Is this broadly applicable? Well, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's the most sensible way to what is Bible thumb? Is it the I don't know my Twitch emoticons, sorry. I'm not good about those things. Sorry, I'm not gonna play very many rounds, but a lot of times I'll come here and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna play a round. Oops, that was suboptimal. Why did I do that? Hey Mr. Prada, how's it going? I think it's coming along pretty well. We left it in a working state yesterday because TTK saved the world twice, and so now the world is like, it's safe. We're figuring out what to do with it now, but it's safe is the good news. So what do you think, TTK? Okay, so we're cutting moving ground. So the grounds will still completely change every time you leave a... Oh, why did I do that? I'm a silly person. The grounds will still completely change every time you reload a chunk, or they might not. They might stay the same, but that'll be random. And then they won't actually move while you're there. So yeah, so I mean, I guess that's kind of a lie in some respects, because there's still going to be fire, but I guess we can just play with the fire differently, so that way it'll be like a different sort of challenge. There wouldn't be any delayed feedback. So TTK, I'm a little nervous because you don't seem to understand the decision you're making. Just with regard to the fact that I swear to you, I could put in moving platforms and it would legit work. It would be awesome and it would be fantastic and it would work. So if you're cutting them because you don't understand them, I might go the other direction, just to be obnoxious like that. I might actually support them instead. The other thing is, are you, Pony, are you talking about this game or are you talking about the Python project that you're working on? Because for this game, you just drop them into the asset thing, and then for Python, you would need to work with a library that could load in your texture. Okay, so like you know, there's games where like you take a step, and then the world. So imagine chess, right? So in chess, you take a move, and then your opponent takes a move, and then you take a move, and then your opponent takes a move. So the system is basically that the ground is your opponent in chess, right? So you take a step, and then the ground shifts, and then you take a step, and then the ground shifts. We kind of have to do something like this regardless, which is why I was thinking of it in the first place. Like, if we don't do it, we're basically just kicking the can down the road. I don't know, but so yeah, I'll all right, anyways, what am I gonna do in the meantime? No, I play B-Box again. No. I'll start setting stuff up in an ambiguous fashion, and then we can come down on it myself. Well, no one can see it. We haven't made it yet. But what's not to understand about the chess analogy? Like, literally, you take a step, and then the ground moves. You take a step, and then the ground moves. Like, are you just saying that you can't imagine how that would be good? You can't imagine a situation where, and that would be less than or better than awful, or I don't know. So I mean, like the gist is that like we have to do basically the same thing anyways, because that's what our game is. I mean, unless you guys come up with something better, our game is that, you know, they're like the perils out in the world are shifting. Oh, okay. Well, it's just picture chess, because you know how chess works, or checkers even. Checkers is turn-based. Well, anything can be an annoying mechanic if you make it annoying. I was thinking we'd instead make it not annoying, was where I was leaning in that direction. But no, I mean, like, that's unless someone comes up with a better idea, which I'm literally inviting you to do. Hey, Rohansi, hey, welcome to the stream. Unless like someone oh wait, oh yeah, all right. So Sir Trolla Leader gets it. It's yeah. So that's like the gist, right? Oh sorry, I think I missed some other stuff in chat because I was really involved in this conversation. Oh yeah, Pygame. I was gonna suggest Pygame. Oh yeah. Oh, all the art assets need to be done, except for the ones that we've done already. So you can see here we have a few different kinds of lava. We have 2 towers, and those are literally all the art assets we have. So all the art needs to be done. Oh, cool. Yeah, I couldn't think of an example, but whoop, that's noisy. Well, I'm just gonna turn that down. But I don't know how to play that game. Go. Alright, well, I don't know how to play that game, but thank you for coming up with an example. So yeah, I'm James. Thank you. Thank you. So, So, yeah, oh, sweet. Sounds good, Mr. Fada. Uh, so, right, so yeah, what do I want to do then? I guess I could just stay very reserved with, I would just, hey, Lobster Kovac, hey, uh, welcome to the channel. How's it going? Um, I could just, so it sounds like it sounds like if TTK is thinking it might be, annoying, then, we probably shouldn't go overboard with it, right? Because, like, if that would be disorienting or unfun for players, then we don't want to go crazy with it. But on the other hand, it's like sort of core to our game. Again, unless someone suggests something else. Like, I mean, yeah, we need some. I guess we don't literally need some level of gameplay. I don't know. I feel weird making a game if it wasn't actually a game. Because what would it be if not actually a game? So, right. So to that end, I'm thinking. So like, okay, I'll talk about fires for a little while, because this is what I couldn't help but coming up with when I was offline. Well, I think you're expecting something else to happen in this game, but literally the only thing that happens in the game is that the world moves around. So if it annoys you that the world moves around, you're playing the wrong game, right? I mean, like, again, we don't have a better idea, so like, come up with another idea. We don't even have another idea. It's not even that we don't have a better idea. We don't have another idea. So, nah, Pony. We just do 9. I only wanted to do 4, but I decided to do 9. We just and the chunks are really big, so yeah, like you can kind of see like that's how small the character is, but the world around him is really big. So the reason we did it that way is that in case you want to backtrack, like the world doesn't instantly change behind you, like you can that's just an optical illusion, Lobster Kovac. You're just seeing things. Um, right? Yeah. No. TTK, you're not imagining things. There just isn't any idea. You guys are supposed to make this game, and no one said anything yet. So, oh, right. All right. So, yeah, to clarify, you didn't miss anything. No one said anything yet. No one said anything yesterday, no one said anything today, so you've missed nothing. You're fully up to speed. You know everything there is to know about this game. Literally everything. I put it right in the corner there. So, yeah, fires. So, what is the challenge of the ground moving mechanic? That the ground is moving? That you have to actually calculate your movement? Fonz3, thank you for following. I appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in. Hey! The challenge of the ground moving mechanic is that you're. It's like how walking across a field of shifting lava is slightly more challenging than walking down a sidewalk, I guess is the challenge. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like so cloying, but like I'm getting a lot of what is it, like people are like like I don't know, like a lot of people are being like but like no one's actually saying anything, like in terms of here's a thing. Everyone's saying like I don't know about that thing. No one's saying like hey look a thing. So I would strongly encourage you all to do that, because I don't know, maybe I will stay a little bit cloying. I don't know. JN James 123. I'm a software developer. I usually do games though, so I'm basically a game developer. I say I'm a software developer because I could do software if I wanted to, but I'm basically a game developer. Yeah. Oh yeah, right, yeah. So it did used to be like, well, yeah, mist was one idea, but I wanted a reason for the ground to be changing underneath you, and so instead of mist, it's fire, and now the ground is lava. Because it wouldn't make sense if like, well, I mean it could make sense, I guess, if like you're in a field of mist and like every time you left the town it was different outside, but I don't know, I like lava. So yeah, it's nothing really changed there except now the mist is fire. And actually, that was actually kind of suggested yesterday because when I said mist, someone else said squirt guns, and so in some sense the fire actually was the original idea. Um, all right, so yeah, here's everything we have so far. This I swear to you guys, I'm not holding anything back. This is literally the entire game. And if that's unimpressive, then well, you make a game. No. So you start on this town. You have like an energy meter. Yeah, and then when I say this town, I mean this small platform. So we haven't added in actual ground yet, but when you leave the town, you have energy which depletes, and so that's literally everything. You've now seen the entire game. Oh well, I guess I could. I mean, it's gonna take a while to run out of energy, but once you run out of energy, you warp back to the town. It freezes for, or it's just like you just stand there for a moment, and then it brings you back to town. All right, all right. So right, we'll move the ground around, and it'll just be very not major. It'll be like the ground chunks won't be like 1 pixel, or like they won't be like 1 grid size, and it won't be like a whole mess of them. It'll just be like these big like flows that kind of like just shift a little bit. It's like if Frogger were turn based, kind of. Turn based Frogger, kind of. And then oh yeah, I still haven't said the thing about the fire. So again, like this is just what I came up with. I'm not like, I don't have my heart set on it, but so right, so fire, I think hey, M6 David. Yeah, sorry it took me so long to get online. I was doing tons of stuff today. Not really. I was just a lazy person. Not really, but somewhere between the two. So the fire, I picture you just you're equipped to deal with fire. I feel like you're good. Like you can just charge right into fire because like I don't feel like adding in like complex controls. So basically, like the way you fight fires is just to charge in head first. However, I think there will also be like flares, and flares you might not be as equipped to deal with. So like if there's a flare, like you can quench you can like put out the flames, but you kind of have to dodge the flares because the flare. I program primarily in C languages. I learned C++ first, or that was the first language I really learned, and I've been working in C# a lot. All right, so yeah, so the ground will move a little bit. Yeah, so the ground is yeah. So the reason I kind of that'll be one of the power-ups. You get one of the power-ups will be fight fire with fire, and for like a time, every time you try to fight fire, instead just more fire appears. It'll be a power up, air quotes up. Yeah, so okay, so I guess part of the reason I was I didn't give up on the moving grounds without real cause was that so yeah, so there I guess I'm picturing essentially like two movement patterns. The movement of the way the lava flows shift in the lava, which I'm guessing will be like, it'll probably be like fairly straightforward. Like the flows will like, you can perceive them to be shifting in some direction, and then they'll just kind of continue to shift in that direction. Like they'll just like gradually, like not literally every time you take a step, but like maybe it's like every 4 steps. So every 4 steps you take, then like the lava flows will like shift once, or like some might move faster, some might move slower. Yeah. So in this case, the fire is the enemies. We're firefighters. Uh, Kinda. And like, yeah, you're trying to save. So like the loot is. So the loot we kind of decided is going to. It's going to make your character stronger, and it's also going to make your town. It's grow your town. So like you can save. Um, that was pretty indie. Pretty indie, Lobster Kovac. Oh, sorry. I'm going to observe a brief moment of silence for my illness. I apologize. You know what else I need is tomato juice. That makes everything better. All right, so yeah, let's start adding these things in. Right, so simple. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get super complex with these things. I think, huh. Trying to think of like with the chunk generation, I guess like all we really need to do there is to all we really need to do with the chunk generation is to like put these flows in when we generate the place. All right. So how does this go? I guess maybe our hero needs to be able to jump. Like maybe our character needs to be able to jump, or at least maybe they don't need to, but like maybe it would simplify a lot of things if our hero could jump. Because that would just give us more leeway with like how the flows interact and how movement works. So that'll probably be a thing that we have to do at some point. But for starters, let's. All right, yeah. So I actually wanted. So what did I do? I did something. Yeah, chunk. No, not chunk prefab. I swear. City ground. So this will actually be a flow prefab. Flow is flow spelled F-L-O-E or F-L-O-W? That might be a silly question, and totally doesn't matter. But stop! No one cares about flow trailers. No one even knows what that is. Yeah. All right. Well, that's kind of the same thing. Floating ice, kind of. All right. There could be magic in this game. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess there could be. Depends. Depends what type of magic you want, because magic can be really difficult, especially if it involves. I don't want to add a UI to this game. I just really don't. And by that I mean I don't want to add an interactive UI, like an overlay sort of thing. I don't want to add buttons to this game. So if you can come up with a way to do it without adding buttons, then yeah. Flow prefab, and also I want to distinguish flow prefab from the city grounds. So I guess the city grounds can be lighter in color. Create material. So actually, maybe this isn't city grounds material. Maybe this is flow material. And then maybe this is city grounds material. Fire is pretty magic, kind of, when you think about it. Like, what is that stuff, anyways? It's creepy, is what it is. That's my scientific opinion of what magic is, or what fire is. Oh wait, why'd you change names? Weird. You're not. No, you're not the same thing. Stop pretending to be the same thing. That's the old you. Alright, good. No, you're not the same. You weirdo. You weirdo. Delete you. City grounds. Oh, oops, I deleted it. And then the prefab doesn't exist. I don't know why you did that, but whatever. No one cares. City ground. Now you're gonna be all beige or like whatever. All right, you know what? I'm just starting you from scratch because you're a failure at life. Sorry, I just had to be a little bit harsh with it because it was disappointing everyone. Sorry. City grounds. Yeah, city grounds. Do I care about scaling? No. Oh. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. All right. So, game object, create empty, city ground. Oops, city ground with an S at the end. I'll read chat in just a moment. City grounds. Alright, so this one gets rotated 90 degrees, so it lays flat. Oh, also let's reset the, oops, let's just reset the rotation. Yeah, alright, so now that should be good, except we should also apply, or we should resize this to be, what was it, like 15-ish? 15 by 15 by 15. And then, yeah, so we have our city ground material, which we'll apply to it as well. And then we'll make this lighter, I think. So the flows will be a little bit darker, the city grounds will be a little bit lighter. So hopefully that works. Alright. Hey, ladies, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Mouse only controls. Sort of. Someone talked about using like directional controls, like button, like WASD or like arrow keys or something. And I'm not opposed to that. I just don't prioritize it because that only works on PC. Yeah, you tell Unity who's boss. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's how you grow the city. Is like, that's kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna consider that like the tower defense elements. Is that like your city has to repel the fire in order to expand, because if everything's like drenched in fire, then like the ground will never cool and solidify. So yeah, I think like one of the possibilities is that you don't actually find like buildings or like building materials or like, well, no. All right, I guess this is not such a revolutionary thing to say, but oh wait, no, I have to. Sorry, before I forget, I'm just gonna set up city grounds again because yeah, and I think I have to change how I'm scaling city grounds, right? Because if I start the game, then no, that seemed to work. All right, no, that works fine. Hey, Yenders, how's it going? I don't know what that other word means, but welcome. So yeah, the something magical in this case is actually people, because we're not only making a city builder, but the theme is actually building society. So the things that you rescue out in the wild are people, I think. And so, and so the people are what build like the towers, for example. And so they'll do that gradually over time, I'm thinking, because this game's turn-based. So turns would probably be the measure by which they make their progress. And but yeah, in order for them, then actually maybe yeah, I think you probably also have to collect resources while you're out there, because we did say we want the game to be like somewhat resource limited, and Barbarians. Well, I wouldn't call them that to their face, right? But you know, I mean, we're like trying to not die in like a giant field in a giant ocean of lava. So like, you're not going to be picky about who you. Well, we're not going to be picky about who we rescue. That's a good comparison, TTK. Yeah, so like you just by having people in your city and by collecting resources while you're away, the people in the city will start building it out, kind of. So like maybe it's you building it out, maybe it's them building it out. I guess we don't really have to be explicit about that, but yeah. So huh. I could think about this backwards. I could make it. No, forwards is probably the right way to go. Oh, so actually, maybe for the flows, I should use even numbers, because like, let's see, where are we? What are we looking at? I don't understand what we're seeing here. Oh, it's really tiny. So like, so if we added a flow, and we put it like, oh, whoops, yeah, city grounds are supposed to be downset by 0.5, or negative 0.5. Whoa, what? Where'd you go so far? Oh, because we're scaling the y by 15. Alright, don't scale the y by 15. Oh wait, not by 0 either, by 1. Bloops. Alright. So flow, go. Yeah, so let's say this is actually, wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, I want to do that too. Whoop. Okay, so flow, prefab. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I am doing something in code that I need to not be doing something in code. I'll look that up in a second. Oh, sweet. Ooh, that has kind of like a... Yeah, I like that. There's a cool look to it. So flow prefab, right? Flow prefab. Oh well, whatever. I guess it's called prefab. Whatever. I don't care. So wait, hold on. No, wait, undo that. Wait, no, redo that. So this reset its coordinates. So yeah, and you go here, and that's good. Although actually no, 15 is kind of a weird starting size, so I guess I'll start it at like 1, 1, 1. And we can just scale it up. And now, right, so the thing that I'm doing in code that's weird, well actually first I'll move this to like, I don't know, 10. So it's like over here now. So, right, so the thing I'm doing in code is I think I'm scaling too many, yeah, so we don't want to scale on the y axis anymore. Save that. And play that. Seems fine. Why did it change colors? What the heck? Why is it changing color? Yes! What the heck is happening there? No, oops. The city grounds. Why is it changing color? That's weird. Does anyone else think that's weird and slightly dumb? Oh, thank you, Eanders. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's going to be like a fair amount of tuning involved with this, but we should be able to get something. Soda's best mod. That's like borderline. Um, in terms of like what we talk about in chat, so like that's not over the line, I guess, but like let's be sensitive when we talk about topics like this. I don't know. Maybe it's over the line. No, I don't know. Again, like, please be sensitive, or demonstrate some sensitivity, please, because otherwise I think I'm gonna have to time you out. Please, like, demonstrate some sensitivity right now. I guess that would be my suggestion. I mean, do what you want. You're your own person, but like, so you're a weirdo, or I mean, by that I mean, you're taking this conversation in a very strange direction. Anyways, right. So, why why is our city changing color? Why you do that? I feel like it's all the other stuff that got screwed up earlier. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Soda's best mod. You're the coolest person in the world. So, what the heck? I'm just tempted to just destroy all of this and start over. So yeah, why not? Screw this crap. Death to all of you. Alright, so create create empty. City grounds. City grounds. Create other. Quad. Whatever, that can just be called quad. Parent, please. Excuse me. 90 degrees. Oh, sorry, reset. 90 degrees. So city grounds, we're starting at about like, oh wait, this one gets downset by 0.5, no, negative 0.5. And the whole thing gets bumped up to 15 scales. It's 15 scale points. So create material. Oh wait, actually hold on. Hopefully this is safe. Hopefully this is the last point at which I can actually still do this and everything won't go to heck. Flow. Prefab. Hopefully. And actually I guess you don't need to be scaled up like that. You can start at 111. Hopefully. So, city grounds, map, and what color were you? You're like a tannish color. Too red, slightly too red. Good enough, I don't care. Alright, so, are you gonna do weird things? Oh wait, the game's gonna freak out because, I haven't reset that thing. So, sorry, one sec. What? No. Pony, we already went over this. Don't do that. Or, actually, no, unless you Yeah, unless you're gonna get really, if you're gonna get really creative with it, then yeah, get really creative with it. Uh, all right, yeah, no, that's definitely enough. Have a good one, so does Best Mod. Yeah, so there's your answer. TTK. It was back a few steps. uh, so, are you changing weird colors again? Why are you changing weird colors, bruh? Alright, I think I'm just gonna, like, delete this entire project, because it's just dumb, you know? It's just really dumb. If someone wants to provide an explanation for, like, why the heck that's happening, that'd be cool. I'm looking at you, Unity. So, no, the coloring, like, yeah, so look at like the white square in the center, and look at like the statue here. Like, they don't change color. They stay exactly the same color. So, bucket, don't be expanded. What is the deal with that? And like, why do I just super not care right now? Alright. Sometimes it helps to close Unity and reopen it. Sometimes. And because it works on those few occasions, I'm just tempted to do it all the time. I'm just always like, well, maybe, no. Alright. Yeah, that would make sense, Rust Jr., wouldn't it? Except, like, there's literally zero references to materials anywhere except for the editor right here. So, no, it's definitely not a better color. I like your chipper attitude, though. Yeah, no, it's definitely garbage. Where is it even getting that color from, though, right? Like, it's roughly the color that the ground used to be, kind of. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I probably shouldn't set the scale to 0. I probably should set it to 1. That might fix things. Yeah, so it's actually not changing color. It's just, it's getting zero width. Oops. I do that a lot, you guys. I do it a lot. Fixed it. Alright, so, no, I try and zero out scale, and what I mean to say is 1 for scale. Because, like, position, rotation, those get zeroed out. So you have until stream delay catches up to figure out what it was. But maybe stream delay has caught up by now, and you'll see. Alright, so yeah, so now we have the flow prefab. And let's make a map for it too. Material flow, like we used to have. Someday the world will magically, like, not have, like, crazy frequent software bugs. Someday. And when that day comes, people will stop getting paranoid about stuff like they reasonably can be right now. Won't that be a beautiful day? So that's different enough. You can tell the difference between those two. Alright. Oh, sorry, did I show the label on screen? I try not to. I guess I could just peel it off, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I've scrapped entire projects for less. No, I threaten to scrap projects, but I rarely actually do. So, it was, yeah. Alright, cool. So, yeah, now we have our flow prefab. Did we actually... Alright, so we have flow prefab, so let's reference our flow prefab. It's advice to live by. Drugs are like the opposite of tomato juice. Flow prefab. because like just in terms of what they do to your lifespan, they're like kind of the opposite. So do some drugs, drink some tomato juice, and it'll all balance out. No, that's terrible advice. I did not actually say that. No one actually heard me say that because I did not actually say that. It's not recorded on the internet for all history. So 1 is a kind of a weird size. So 3 should probably be the base size, but whatever. So yeah, we can just like randomly slap flows places. So like when a chunk is generated, I don't know, maybe it just randomly has like yeah, that's how health math works. It's strictly additive. Everything has a fixed value as to how many seconds it adds or subtracts from your life, and so you just have to balance it out. For example, if for the rest of your life all you do is eat celery and eat cake, then you'll yeah. Well, I guess I can't run for political office anymore, huh? Now that soundbite exists in the world. So, flows. Maybe we should do a hybrid of like ground types. Maybe we should have some fixed ground and some floaty ground. Because I'm just thinking like it's gonna take forever to balance the floaty ground so that you don't like run into dead ends much. So does that help? Instead of randomly floaty grounds, we could just have like fixed floaty grounds. Because like Frogger didn't use written procedural content generation or anything. Oh, cool. Show in folder. Where are we putting it? Oh yeah, over here. Projects. Was this rcty assets? Let's see what we got. Hey, look at that. Oops, what did I do? Oh, is that weird scaling thing? Yeah, what the heck is up with that? Why is it default scale? It's like pathetically small. Alright, so fixed it there, and now let's fix it here. So, I don't know, like 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, maybe. Still a little bit big. So 0.05 maybe. 0.05, 0.05. Or should I do all the scale fixing? Yeah, no, maybe I should do all the scale fixing in the other thing. How do I do it with these guys? Mustache tower and building. Oh yeah, I did all the scale fixing. Alright, so yeah, so oops, never mind, go back to 1. Nothing to see here, and then we'll just do all the scale fixing using this thing. It's like, what was it, like 0.04? Go. Activate. Activate. There we go. Alright, that's I don't know. We can keep changing the size and stuff. Hey, Defingerat. Hey, welcome to the channel. Oh no, no one's dying. Everyone's happy and good forever. Oh wait, are we talking about someone in real life? Oh yeah. Uh oh. Yeah, that sounds good. The OMG. Yeah, so that way like. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Because, like, the lava flows can have, like, things on them. They can have, like, good things on them. Like, they can have, like, resources and things, like, people to save, so... And I guess, like, not every area has to have, like... Huh. Interesting. Uh-oh. What is this? What is this? What, yeah, no, what literally is that? Are you making a game with the asset as well? Oh, cool. Are you actually, like, working with an Oculus, or are you, Are you doing like the Google Cardboard thing? Uh, uh, hey! Ha! Stealing hard drives from school laptops. I see. I see your game, Andy. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, but I'm glad to hear you got that worked out. So, yeah. Uh, so, uh, so, so what then? Right. All right. Cool. Yeah, we have our lighthouse. I'm just gonna move it a little bit so it's not all clumped up. Or I don't know. I said lighthouse. It's clearly a windmill. Oh wait, is it on ground plane? Wait, why did everything disappear? Why did everything disappear? What the heck? Where did everything go? That's dumb. Ah, dumb stuff. What the heck? Why are we so far zoomed out? Zoom. Zoom, zoom. Zoom. Yeah, why the heck were we so far zoomed out? Oh wow, it's magically at the right height. Good job, whoever did that. Yeah, right? Game development is like the new thing. It's what all the cool kids are doing. So there are a lot of people who think game dev streaming is about like just showing what they have on screen, which like I don't know. Those are not my favorite. One thing I'm thinking of doing is when I'm not on stream, I go through the whole list of everyone who's streaming and I figure out who I like and who I don't need to like because I don't need to like them. And so I'm getting a good list of people that I like. So I'm thinking I'll probably like put up like a site or something, just like a page where it's like just recommendations, I guess, for like, you know, who you might like. Like if you like this stream, you might also like this other stream, that sort of thing. Do it, Russ Jr. Make games every day, all day for the rest of your life. Alright, so yeah, our game is very primitive right now, Chrono 70. Basically all we do is we can move around, and right now we can walk on lava, which is a little bit silly, but there'll actually be like a world outside the lava, and then you can walk around on the world outside the lava. Also, you have... Oh, that number is still way too high. 100 is still way too high. Yeah, we should fix that. Down to at least like 25 or so. But yeah, so it's so for this game you will adventure out and you'll collect resources and you'll collect people. You'll rescue people out in the world. Yeah, one important thing to do, I guess, during chunk generation will be to make sure that something is adjacent to the starting town, because if there's literally nowhere you can go, then that'd be silly. But yeah, maybe I won't worry about that yet. It's true. I forget how fleshy mortal feet work, and that they. Wow, that escalated quickly. All right, I'll stop like. Okay. I'm vaguely uncomfortable by all of this, but I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, there's no reason that we can't ship this to mobile right now. Like if I built this for mobile, it would totally work. I like doing that. I tend to do that. That's like kind of my MO. But I don't know. I guess I would technically prototype faster if I didn't do that. But then like, I don't know. It seems like that's just kind of like putting off the porting work, like the work that you put into porting. Which I don't know. Maybe that's actually good for prototyping, but it's not my MO. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll change. Not today. Alright, so yeah, so for the flow, right, so we need to start getting some logic for what these things are doing. So the... Thank you, TJ. I blame all of you guys. I blame you guys for why I'm in a good mood a lot of the time, because you guys are super cool. Like, occasionally I have to use mod tools like I did earlier, but for the most part, you guys are just like super awesome. So thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, and yeah, just to mention, this is supposed to be like a collaborative project. So like these are like the big criteria down in the corner, but like everything else, like shout it out. Like if you have like weird ideas, or like if you wanna like take a temperature of everyone else who's participating, like feel free to like make polls and stuff, and like try and like hash out like what type of things. Like the stuff written in purple down there is pretty well decided, so like we're probably not going to go back on those things, but like a lot of things are still up in the air. So oh yeah, Jamil yesterday said he was going to do audio stuff, but I still haven't seen him, and I don't think he ever actually came back at the end of this the stream. So if you want us to do audio stuff, AimsX David, I think it's an open field at this point. So yeah, at least, I mean, at this point, I'm certainly willing to give your audio stuff priority, because we don't have any like material evidence that anything else is actually getting generated. So yeah, whatever you felt like making, we could incorporate it. And like worst case scenario, if we end up with like for example like 2 background musics or something, like we could always have like phases. Like if one's more you guys I can all right. Sure, why not? Wait, what? Oh, oops, no, because I fainted it. 1.5, no, not 0.5, 0.05, 1.05, 1.05. Oh man, Grandstack, hey, welcome back. Grandstack is a really good artist, you guys. Oh man, I bet this is gonna be really good. I can tell already. This is gonna be amazing, you guys. I mean, who knows? With this, so far I look a little bit like Mr. Potato Head, but in a really good way. Oh, I have eyebrows now. I don't look as much like Mr. Potato Head anymore. I don't know if anyone else is watching it, but it's pretty amazing, you guys. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something productive. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna create a material. Oh man. I look way too excited in that picture. Is that how excited I usually look? Man. Oh yeah, pants material. Alright, so yeah, sometimes shirts are just a matter of perspective, because it's like all of a sudden if you're wearing pants, then maybe you were never wearing a shirt at all. Alright, so there you go. Who requested that? Oh, whoa, hold on. Lava fish. Heck yeah, lava fish. If anyone wanted to make lava fish, like fire spitting lava fish, I don't know about the fire spitting part 100%, but the lava fish for sure. Oops, sorry. You don't want to see that. I mean, yeah, the lava fish can definitely be fire spitting. It might be more cosmetic fire. It might. Well, no, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we can work with that. We can figure it out. Yes. Thank you. No, I don't know. It's still one of those things that, like, every now and again I'm like, huh, I do the thing that I... Oh, Thank you, Grant Stack. That picture is amazing. But like, yeah, no, with streaming, like, it's still one of those things that like every now and again I'm like, people watch me do this. It's just one of those things that like it strikes me every night. Like real people out in the world, they just like tune in and they watch me do this, and it's like I don't know, a little surreal to think about. So I just really appreciate that of everything you guys can do right now. You choose to tune in. Anyways, so for music, something I would like my so energy wise, I would say probably something. Ooh, I'm not going to describe it very well because despite the fact that I worked on music games for like 6 years of my life, I did not pick up any music terminology. So like the thing that I haven't really started emphasizing in like the way the game plays yet, but is kind of like vital to what we're doing is the idea of survival. And so like ultimately we want the game to be like suspenseful. But now it's occurring to me like I actually don't know what type of music conveys suspense. My first thought was faster, like, but I don't know. What do you like? What type of music? Oh, I was gonna say what type of music do survival horror games have? But I guess no. Yeah, no, they have like ambient, like creepy music. I don't know. That's a good question. We could do a poll if people wanted to weigh in on what type of music they thought would be good. I am a giddy schoolgirl. You got my number. Yeah, and Grand Stack that you are seriously an artist. That's the first time I've ever gotten that, E. Anders. I don't think anyone's ever said that to me before. Yeah, oh, so yeah, I should use a different editor, but I never remembered to install it. But I added it to my to-do list, so I should at some point in the near future get a better thing than monodevelop, probably. Wait, what's the new one? People were talking yesterday about how there's like a new monodevelop and it's called something weird and different, like Flugzerxix or something like that. I forget what it is. Oh wait, I'm gonna test out. Apparently I have like a thing now where I can. Oh, it's supposed to be if I double click on text it'll translate it for me, but this doesn't seem to be working. Huh. Anyways. Oh, you mean like C++? What is it, like 11 or like 14 or whatever? I looked into that a little bit. Not much though. I've never used it. So the truest answer would probably be no. Not really. Nearly delicious, yeah. Alright. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you can't hear me, is what you're saying. Nearly delicious. I am not good at type on stream. So TTK, that's terrifying. But it would really capture the theme, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess if we did, oh yeah, the thing, if we did end up with multiple musics, like we would probably use the more suspenseful one for when you're outside of the town, and the less suspenseful one for when you're inside the town. But I've also literally never implemented audio recently, or maybe ever, but mostly just recently. Wow, C++ 17, they're already up that high. Good for them, cranking those things out. Or no, maybe it's just been that long. But yeah, I guess like I say that Sketch is staring at me from my other monitor and it's amazing still. I guess yeah, I often say that I don't consider myself an engineer. Like I just I code for practical purposes, and so yeah, part of the reason I don't tend to follow the new releases with the languages and stuff is because like a lot of that stuff doesn't really affect me. Like a lot of this stuff, a lot of stuff I can accomplish just using the old fashioned way. Because like I don't know, yeah, I tend to learn about those things when like someone smarter than me tells me about them. Like you, for example. Um, Oops. Sorry, just 1 second. There. Um, Rust. Man, it seems like every day, like I learn about 2 new languages that I never heard about before. Yesterday's was Haskell, or maybe I have heard of that one before. It sounds vaguely familiar. But maybe I just remember it now because I heard about it yesterday. All right, let's start with this stuff. So I guess we could just keep an index of flows, right? Or like land pieces. Yeah, this will probably be okay. I think so. I think this will be okay. I think this will be like the bulk of our movement processing, and like hopefully we'll be okay with that. But I guess we'll find out. Uh, hmm. Oh, we could. Hmm. Sorry, reading off on chat. Andy. Well, you'll be wearing a mask, so no one will know it's you. um, sorry, I'm just gonna take a brief moment of silence. I'll be right back. Yeah, alright, Tom Peach. I'm probably gonna stream for a while, I imagine. Wow, is it 8 o'clock already? I didn't start until like what, like 6:30? Yeah, so I might go. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I might go pretty late, and if I do, it might be pretty late that we talk, but that's doable. Um, uh, all right, so I might need to change my approach with what I'm about to do, but for starters, anyways. Uh, let's say so. Yeah, let's keep track of land. So we have chunks. Now let's have I guess game object. Does it have to be game object? Yeah. Uh, Game object. Land. Oh, whoops, no. Array. Land. Or flows, maybe. No. Grounds, maybe. I don't know. That's a little weird, but whatever. Those new game object. I guess we should define const int max grounds. We might have to. See. I don't know how this is gonna go exactly, but we'll start with like 50. I don't know. And so this will be max grounds. Uh, So, right, so oops. I tend to do that now. If I click onto chat and then hit Control S, hit S, it tries to save chat. But okay, so what are we gonna do with this? Well, I guess on start we can say city grounds equal, or no, ground 0 grounds index 0 equals city grounds, and then it's maybe a bit excessive. It's hard to say at this point. Alright, sorry, just because I'm slightly ill, it's really important for me to stay hydrated right now, so I have to, I know, like, I've only been streaming for, like, a very short amount of time, but I have to refill my water bottle real quick, so I'm gonna be right back, and we'll continue. I apologize. I usually don't try and take frequent breaks when I'm streaming, but, sorry, my biology is betraying me, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. So, what did I miss while I was gone? Everything? A little bit of everything. Andy, thanks for, alright. Well, it's good to see you, as ever. So, thank you for tuning in. And have a nice weekend. Have a good time wherever it is that you're going. I wish I could leave for the weekend. Like right now. No, I don't know. The whole low energy thing, it was really tempting to just be like, meh, nothing today. But, I spent so much time yesterday talking about, how I was probably going to be streaming today, so I'd felt bad if I did literally nothing today. So I don't know how much I'm doing today, but it'll be more than literally nothing. I wish I had a house. I have an apartment. If that counts. Oh no, yeah, if you guys came here, ugh, I probably am. No, I'm probably not super contagious right now. Actually, so you do mention one thing that's like slightly interesting, I guess, which is wait, who is it that mentioned it? I mean, presumably you were just joking, Anders. Oh, hey, we got a new follower. Snaggle123. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. I appreciate your support and your viewership. Uh, um, yeah, I did. Yeah, no, never mind. I had a straight thought, but it wasn't important actually. So instead, let's get back to what we're doing. Yeah, so I don't know if this is gonna be the right approach per se, but yeah, the part where we take a step. Instead of just straight up taking a step, I guess what we want to do is... Ooh, really? This could get brutal. I might want to do this a different way instead. Well... Huh. Yeah, actually... No, you know what you know what might be better is, I almost stream every day. Oh, are you telling someone else to do that? Kirkano, that's... I feel like... It's not technically over the line, I don't think. But that's like... Yeah. We try and keep the chat family friendly, so this is your warning, I guess. So what? Right? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should use like a hybrid approach to this. Oh, just sorry. Yeah, I haven't mentioned it recently, but also could we not dodge the chat filter? Like, Eanders, your contributions to chat are consistently good, but like, yeah, it's just a little pet peeve of mine. Like, don't if you're gonna use a word that the chat filter would catch, instead just don't, please. Thank you. Sorry. I don't like moderating, but I have to because I am currently the only mod. Someone's got to do it. Yeah, let's watch me waffle about like this decision now for a while. I guess I have programmed shaders before. I haven't done it recently, so I'd have to like brush up. Yeah, thank you, Anders. So yeah, if I was gonna program shaders, I'd have to brush up a little bit, but I've done it before, and so I understand like the gist of it. Yeah, this stream is family friendly. So where was I going with that? Oh yeah, with this other thing, yeah. Huh. Cool. Congratulations, Kirkano. Sorry, I mispronounce people's names, so I apologize. And if I mispronounce, if anyone wants to hear me mispronounce something, feel free to request it in chat. I'll mispronounce whatever you want. Mr. Cool 909090. Hey, how's it going? Markiplier. I recognize that name. I feel like maybe not. Maybe I'm just making. Oh, that's. Sorry, bruh. Did the chat filter just not catch that? Sorry. Tyatka is how I'd mispronounce your name, TTK. Either I just misread something or the chat filter failed to catch something. Either way, I'm sorry. I had to rinse that. But language is what happened to him. Oh yeah, I don't really have like a language. Sorry, I literally can't say it, so you just have to trust me that it was language. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So, Mr. Cool 9990. Anything you'd care to contribute is totally welcome. So like whether it's like whether you feel like making like art or like assets for the title, you're all right, yeah. I think I'm allowed to add words to the filter, so maybe I should just like look up a dictionary of like all of the things I don't want seen and just add that to the chat. Uh, uh, yeah. So in terms of like making assets for the project, like literally, it's really up to you guys because like this is supposed to be a collaborative project and like it's supposed to be like I'm just the guy with the camera here. Like there's nothing special about me except that. And so anything you guys feel like making that you think would fit the project, I'll try and work it in. So yeah, this is if you want to make sure that it fits like the theme, like you can try like asking around like to get a sense if like other people think that it would be a good idea and stuff. So yeah, but whatever you come up with, I'll try and work it in. So yeah, like so some of the popular ones, like people have made buildings for the game because it's a city builder, so like we'll need different buildings that you can make, and then we have a lot of lava. We have a lot of lava because there's going to be a lot of lava in this game. So yeah, we have that going on. Uh, so we don't have any fire yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll need fire at some point. I mean, I could just use this for fire, I guess, but that would be helpful if someone wanted to make fire, like fire that can like spread, basically like fire that can exist on the grid, so that we can have like certain squares covered in fire, and then I think we want certain squares covered in flares too, and we probably want to broadcast the flares too. I guess I don't know. If we go that way, then we'd want that stuff. But also, like, feel free to to like uh, feel free to like get creative and let me know what you want in the game. Uh, oh, someone mentioned lava fish earlier. I don't know if anyone's working on lava fish, but all right. So yeah, what all right. Yeah, I'm reticent about this, but I guess I don't necessarily have a better idea either. So this is just gonna be slightly expensive, I guess. Hopefully not too expensive. It's just a little bit of calculation. It's not like you actually take steps that often. Like you only take steps every time you click, which is like maybe several times per second, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that makes it okay. I don't know. Sorry, one sec. I'm just gonna take a brief moment of silence to commemorate my illness. So, whoa, wait, what? Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, .fbx. Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. For some reason, when I opened it, when I click that link on my other computer, it Wait, no, yeah. Why does it keep doing this? Do I just save this and it becomes an FBX? That's weird. Yeah, it didn't ask me to. Why, I don't know why it's opening as text. Anyways, uh, thank you. Uh, Tron bike. Nice. I like it. Uh, Sorry. Yeah, I wish I was in better health because it's annoying. I don't know. I struggle enough with stream content even when I'm in good health. So I'm like annoyed that I have to keep like taking these little breaks. But thank you for being with me. So Mr. Cool 909090. The fire stuff, I was actually just picturing those as like sprites, not actually as 3D models. So if you felt like tackling that, you could do that. Or if you just wanted to add any other visual effects, like you could do that. You could do stuff that way. So what do I do here? Do I just save as fbx.txt? No. I mean, I wanted to save it as fbx, right? I don't know if this... No, wait, no, that's not going to work, is it? No, how do I... I don't know how to do this. Bruh. Could you give me a different link? Because, like, it's all, like... I don't know. I feel like if I go up one file, or up one level, it's not going to work either. Is it? No, that didn't work. Sorry. I don't know how to... Oh, thank you. Mr. Thank you, sir. Wait, what? Copy. I can do this. I swear I can do this. I can totally do this. Paste. What? Copy. Why are you not copying? Copy. Paste. What is... Something is wrong with my... What are you doing? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Bleep bloop bleep 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 bloop boop. Why didn't do the It's creepy. Oh, there it goes. Why did it do the whole thing before it... Whatever. Anyways. Oh yeah, we don't have any townsfolk. Or we didn't have any townsfolk until just now. Whoa! That is high tech. That is amazing. Oops, wait, yeah, was I supposed to do that? Alright. Wait, so how do I... Oh yeah, the scale thing again. So like, what if it was 1? That'll probably be too big, right? Oh no, that's like perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait. Mr. Fada, did you make this? Or did you just get it from somewhere? Because I don't see how you could possibly have made this. If you made this, you're like a really good at this. There's no way you made that in this amount of time. There's no way you made that in this amount of time, right? That's impossible. That's crazy talk. Oh. What is make human? Alright. Well, if it's like a toolkit to like whip up humans faster. Alright. Alright, well, and it's like, what are the licensing terms with that? Like, do you actually, is there any, because if there's any, like, attribution rights, I probably wouldn't want to use it. I mean, I guess I could, but, yeah, if it's, like, if it's literally just, like, well, it's really cool. Yeah, it's open source, but in terms of, like, the license, right, like, I can look into it later. I'll add that to my list of things to do. Yeah. Alright, so, well, yeah, but, like, the license is the important part. The license is what matters. And I can look into that, so no need to worry. Sorry, my traitorous nose, my treacherous nose. Yeah, I have Blender installed. Like when I have to make I'm gonna have to make Mr. Fada, blown minds. Let's spin you around. Oops. 180. Yeah, and then we'll put you stand next to the mustache. Next to the mustache. Oh, cool. Thank you, Mr. Fada. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Thank you for looking into that. Kirkano, that's fine, but like this isn't like congratulations. I said that earlier. I said congratulations on the games that you made, but that's really not the point. Anyway, I won't. All right, let's not get distracted. What's up? Right, the thing that I'm thinking is probably going to be a bit jank and probably, I don't know. Whatever. There's only really one way to find out. So what is that way to find out? I guess we'll need to check position. Or so it'll be an int, I guess. And check position. No, we'll want to check ground. And it'll be bool. Because there'll only be two types of ground. We might want to change that to int if we want different types of ground. But what was the sorry, I never actually checked what that image was. Alright. Well, that image does not seem offensive. Whoa. Nope. So if anyone else wanted an example of things not to say in chat, then yeah, thank you, TTK. I care that you're from Argentina, Kirkano. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Argentina. And like I said, congratulations on your stuff. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I do say, like, if people made something cool and they want to share it, like, that is legit. If you're sharing it because you think people will find it cool, then, like, cool. Yeah, so as long as that's your goal, then you are on good ground. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, you come to the right place. This is like a lot of people here are also programmers as well. So yeah, we have really interesting discussions a lot of the time. To be honest, a lot of the time it goes like way over my head. So it's wait, what is this? Our game's official situation about? Thank you guys. Yeah, we're all friends here. This is a place for friends. We're a place for friends to be happy and to smile and have a good time, game time, fun time. So, oh, yeah. Also, Lightoman's correct. If you didn't make a game, then don't take credit for a game you didn't make. Only take credit for games you did make. And if you don't have any games, then make a game and then take credit for it. Oh, also, so this is an example of something that like is really on the line because like we all know what that means and we all know that that's inappropriate. Insomnia? What is insomnia? If he means the condition where you can't sleep at night, then why did you make that? That's enough. that's something that yeah, you'd think that only programmers and developers might find this stuff interesting, but actually there's a segment of people who I think just have like a sort of curiosity about what game development is about. And yeah, so it's not like programmers and developers. But we do like programmers and yeah. So guys, just a small bit of advice is if you encounter a troll, like one good approach to take is just not to feed the troll. Just throwing that out there. But yeah. So yes, some people just like find it entertaining. Like well, I mean, if you think about it, like what if like I don't know, what if like there was like a channel where you could tune in and watch like surgeries performed live or something, or like, well, no, think about C-SPAN. This like not only politicians watch C-SPAN, uh, like people who are interested in the law and how the law works, like they watch it as well. Is C-SPAN still a thing? Did I just date myself? I don't know. Uh, uh, oh, I don't know what the context was, but I'm gonna assume you told that Kirkano. I'm gonna assume you said I'm a great developer, in which case I'm gonna thank you because that is very kind. I don't know what you meant, but awesome. Oh man, yeah, who did that? That is awesome. That is super cool. Mr. 9090. Sorry, I could have just looked at the chat to see who did that, but I was so fascinated by the other page that I just, yeah, I was dead on too. Mr. Cool 9090. Super cool. So, yeah, I understand that you're exasperated, and let's, well, yeah. All right, so, if you're talking to me, then I appreciate that, and I thank you. I'll get back to making the game in just one moment. If you guess that I have to take a brief moment of silence, then you are correct. I'll be right back. Hey, sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, we're checking the ground. Checking it good. And to check the ground, we need a position. Like a vector 3. I have not been to Global Game Jam. I only got into jamming relatively recently. So, yeah, sorry about that. Um, yeah, I only got into jamming relatively recently. When's the Global Game Jam? Is it like in January or around then? Or am I making that up? I like jamming now. So, yeah, January. Yeah, so maybe this year I'll do it. Because, yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. Alright, so what we're going to do when we check ground is take a vector 3, I guess. Hmm. Oof. Yeah, this might be brutal. I wasn't even when I started doing this, I wasn't thinking of like quite how brutal this might be. Eanders, hey. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, it is a pleasure to have you. You always bring a fun light to the chat. So yeah, thank you for spending some time here, and I will hope to see you again in the near future. Probably tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. For a second, I was thinking tomorrow is Saturday. I'll probably stream on Saturday as well. So, all right, vector 3. Yeah, this is gonna be brutal. So I don't know. I mean, all right, I'll stop dragging my feet and actually like figure it out. So, hey, we got a new follower. The Honest Cake. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support and your viewership. So this thing, I just gotta get it on paper so that I can realize how much I like or dislike it. Oh gosh, it's four grounds or four int I equals 0. I less than max grounds. I plus plus. Hey, more followers! I'm Mr. Cool 9090. Yeah, thanks for following. You have already proven yourself to be quite a cool individual. So I appreciate your following. It's great to have you here. Oops, that was supposed to be 0. And then hey, more followers. DMP underscore. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I think I'm like especially easily distracted today, just because I'm, like usually if I wasn't taking so many breaks, like instead of going to like whatever, that's the time I would spend actually like getting stuff done. So I'm just gonna, I apologize to everyone, but I'm not gonna be quite as productive today as usual. So uh, uh,